I heard that the Democrats want to give transgenders to everyone. And I just want to know if I can pick mine.
I'd like to.
Can I pick mine or?
No. Jess. You and your white privilege trying to pick your own transgender. That's not the way this works.
And now, CheezWits.
I just don't feel like it.
Yeah, I don't fucking feel like it either, so.
Yeah, let's just blow it off.
I mean, Wally can't figure out how to sign in, so.
It's the same sign-in we've been doing for how long?
Since May.
I'll just get my Chick-fil-A order ready and call it good.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. We will start pickup order. We'll go through the drive-through. Punch Scott's line. Let's get an iced tea. Let's also get 5-count nuggets. So I'll shit myself.
That seems like a plan.
No thanks. I don't want to support the Lisbon marching band. Lisbon? Wasn't Danny Thomas one?
This mother. Hi.
Oh, hi.
Hello, Wallace.
Oh, hi. Oh. You know, it's funny you would say, oh, hi. So, you know in movies when they say, we're going to Ojai, is there a place called Ojai that's not Ohio? Does it just mean Ohio?
No, it's California.
Oh, is it?
Uh-huh.
I did not know that.
It's too bad there's not some electronic repository of information
that you could type anything into.
Yeah, wouldn't that be cool?
I would not have spelled it correctly. I would have told me Ohio because I would have spelled O-H-I. Oh yeah, sure. It's Ohio. You don't know how to spell, dumbass.
Google has this thing where it says, "Did you mean this, you dumb motherfucker?"
Yeah, it does, but you know, I try to. Now, what is this? Yeah, you know, just I didn't use it.
What is what? You said, "What is this?" and then you disappeared.
Well, yeah. Welcome to On the Go. The camera and video are turned off. To help. Oh my God! I can't even tell you. I don't care. You can hear me, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Good. You just can't see me. That little link is telling me to turn shit off, but I don't care. I'm here. I'm good. You can hear me.
Okay.
You don't have to. Oh, now you can see me again. There we go.
Nope.
All right. No, you can't.
Nope.
So weird. Try that now. Here we go.
There you are.
Fantastic. So I went to the first day. By the way, after this, I have a 2 to 3 hour Zoom meeting. Just fucking endless.
Do you want to go ahead and start trying to get on it now?
Oh no, I had no problem with it. The Zoom was easy as shit.
Oh, okay.
Jess said, we already used Zoom. I just boom, boom. I don't know what the deal is with this one. I use the same. So, Jess, you send me that link every fucking week. I copy it. I save it in my clipboard. Every fucking week I go, okay, let's go to it, open it up. It never opens it up. I don't know. That doesn't matter. Yeah, so I did went to the food pantry early this morning, 5 o'clock, 5:45 is when the delivery comes. So I got up at 4:30 and went at 5 and had my first sort of day at the new job. So I was only there for about an hour and a half because my real first day isn't until Friday. But very, very interesting. I already today learned a bunch of shit.
Like what? I'll bite.
Well, what white people suck. No, I guess what I'm learning is that immigrants want very badly to be in this country and want to work for it, even when they're not allowed to work. So they volunteer because they can't work for the first 150 days. And white folks in the same circumstance, not immigrants, but in the same circumstance, born in the country, they feel entitled.
You don't say.
But no, Jess, but that is a certain group of people. That's not everybody. It's not a generalization. It's these specific people. Because you don't feel entitled, I don't think. I don't feel entitled. Chris, you feel entitled?
Every day.
Just to a blowjob or something, maybe?
No, just every day. It's the white privilege that I've earned over the last 50 years.
Yeah. It's same here. Yeah, no, I don't. It's so weird. And here's a weird thing. So in order to work in this country, you need a Social Security card.
Right.
When you're born, they give you one, or you get one. Right? You go out, you get one when you're 4 days old. Your parents do their thing. If you're an immigrant, it costs you $550 to get a Social Security card. For every member of your family. So if there's 4 people in your family, it's $1,000. But here's the rub.
Hold on. Where was that fucking math?
What math is that?
People.
Well, $550, so $1,200. Sorry. So
Wally.
Hold on. If you're getting it for 4 people, though,
it's $550 for each person.
So that would be $2,200.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Yes, I'm sorry. Yeah, I had a brain fart. I had a brain fart. So, anyways,
that was a brain queef, Wally.
The weirdness is there. You're not allowed to work until you get a Social Security card.
So you can't earn the money.
You can't get a Social. Right. So then what happens is people will maybe work under the table because, that's the way Americans are. Take advantage of those who, need money. But if you get caught working under the table, instantly deported. There's no trial. There's no nothing. Deported. That's it. There's no nothing. It's so difficult.
And yet, some would have you believe that the reason our government is currently shut down is because of all of those illegal immigrants taking up all our health care.
No. It's not because of that. It is because we're trying to give apparently Zumba classes to transgender men in third world countries. I mean, I think they'd just be as happy with a fried chicken dinner. But listen, that's just me.
Listen, I heard that the Democrats want to give transgenders to everyone. And I just want to know if I can pick mine.
I'd like to.
Can I pick mine or...
No. Jess. You and your fucking white privilege trying to pick your own transgender. That's not the way this works.
So is it good? It's going to be like an ASPCA kind of thing, except it's going to be ASPTA or something for transgenders or whatever the acronyms would be.
Yeah.
So no, it's going to be like AI. They're not even real. Not even real transgenders.
Oh,
you're getting fake ones.
Transgender distribution system, and one just shows up at my door.
TDS. That's what TDS means. Not Trump derangement. It means transgender distribution.
Right.
Okay, now I got it.
It'll be like a Walmart. It'll be like a Walmart distribution center. There'll be people working in.
Amazon drops off your transgender.
Yeah. Walmart picks it out. Uses the big forklift. Oh, that's a top shelf transgender. Raise that forklift up.
Yeah.
So is this really a thing? I had not heard about the reason why the government shut down is because immigrants are using all of the
Republicans, and particularly the chief Republican, are trying to spin that the reason the Democrats the Democrats are causing the shutdown is because they want to give Medicare and Medicaid. They want to continue to give Medicare and Medicaid to illegal immigrants and health insurance.
So, I can't even argue that point because I don't know if illegal immigrants or
they do not get
the undocumented. I don't know if they get anything to begin with.
The only thing they get was a program actually started by Ronald Reagan in the 80s, where hospitals cannot turn anyone away. They have to stabilize them, regardless of their ability to pay or their insurance coverage.
All right, you're stable now. Get the fuck out.
Exactly.
But that is what they tell you. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, but they have to get you. They can't just let you die in the waiting room because you don't have insurance or you don't have money to pay. And that was a Reagan thing.
But yet people do die in the waiting room.
Of course, yeah. But that was a Reagan thing. And Trump and his little friends went through and decided to reverse that, which means the cost of that, the law still is in effect, but the funding is no longer in effect. So that means that the hospitals have to absorb that cost, which means the cost goes to, guess who? Us.
Jess, can you please say, when you refer to Trump and his people, Trump and his ilk? It just sounds so good to say. His ilk. It just sounds good.
Trump and his little friends.
Well, I saw that Marjorie Taylor Greene, the consummate professional politician and Republican, is now complaining about the government shutdown and about how it's going to affect her grown children, and they're not going to have access to affordable health care if they don't continue to support Obamacare. Now she's
like a big piece of ass too.
Now it means something to her.
Yeah.
And it's always this way. It means nothing to you.
I saw
until it affects you.
I saw actually several videos of what the Capitol looked like at the time the government officially shut down at midnight.
Yeah.
The entire Democrat side was full of people. The Republican side was empty. Marjorie Taylor Greene was not there trying to prevent a shutdown.
No. They were out there driving invalids to their free health care.
Oh.
And that's why the Republicans were not available while the Democrats just sat around and did nothing.
That explains it.
Driving invalids to their health care.
Interestingly, this shutdown is actually keeping me from getting a job.
That is interesting.
I know. I saw your note.
Yeah. The job that Wally actually sent me the link for on Indeed with Talking Book Publishing, which provides reading material to the blind. And it would be a paid narration job. And it would just be part-time. But I actually did some math and realized that and I don't know how consistent it would be, but they were offering between 6 and 30 hours a week. At 30 hours a week at the pay that they were offering, it would pay more than my salaried job with Live One.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
And so they've been really slow in communicating, and I didn't realize that this was connected to the government in any way, but now it makes sense that they're so slow in communicating. Because it would be like 2 or 3 weeks between, we liked your stuff, we're going to see, what the technical team thinks of your audio quality. And then 2 or 3 weeks later, it would be like, they think your audio quality is good, so we're going to move to the next step. Well, now the next step is the interview, but they're funded by the Library of Congress. So they can't do the interview until the government is open.
See, people just don't understand how much the government does to keep this fucking country rolling. It's not just collecting taxes and I don't know, whatever else they fucking think goes on. But like here, so we have horrible bridges and roads, like lots of states do. Not all of our roads and bridges are terrible, but it's an expensive thing. And we have such a we've had such a summer of road building and bridge repair, thanks to the federal government.
Yeah,
God bless.
That's how it happens.
The roads are so shitty though, up in Maine, that I saw that somebody had actually, and this is 100% true, took a picture of a bunch of potholes that were filled in, and they were different colors, and some guy spray painted on the road, "I've seen holes better filled on Pornhub."
Oh, that's fantastic.
True fucking statement.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. I love it. I love it. Yeah. It's just I don't think people fucking get all the things. It's like taking the money away from. Let's take money away from Harvard and Yale and this place and that place. Yeah, well, when you do that, then you affect Boston Children's Hospital and many other children's hospitals because a lot of the funding that you give to Harvard ends up in those hospitals.
Yep.
Or you give to other colleges or wherever. Because they end up funding research at those colleges with their grant money. Mm-hmm. They're basically the stewards of it. It's insanity.
Yeah.
It's just insanity. I hesitate to say it because I don't want to go to jail for bad-mouthing the president, but god damn, dude, come on. Stop placating the fucking worst of us and start paying attention to the best of what we are. It irks me to no end, you guys.
Here's what irks me. Let me tell you about the day I've had today.
Go ahead.
Shit.
So first, I get a message from my brand new health insurance provider, which today is my 8th day of coverage with them, right? And I chose this provider because all of my doctors and prescriptions would be covered with them.
Makes sense.
So I get a message from them today saying, oh, hey, guess what? As of today, your primary care physician is no longer in network. So here's another one. This is your primary care physician now.
What?
The fuck it is.
Oh my God.
I've been going to the same doctor for a decade. Do you think that I am going to change doctors because your fucking computer randomly picked one based on my address? Because the fuck I am. So I called them and I tried really hard not to yell at this lady.
Did you succeed?
No. Because also she barely spoke English, is probably not in this country. And everything she said sounded like this. And I hated her. And she said, well, your doctor is no longer in network, but if you are not happy with Dr. whoever that has already been chosen, would you like me to help you find another doctor that's in network? And I said, no, because here's what's going to happen. I'm keeping my primary care doctor. I am not keeping this insurance company after the first of the year, so you all will get no more money from me. And so while I was filling out after I get off the phone with her and I'm filling out the grievance/appeal form she sent me, my homeowner's insurance calls.
Oh,
And they tell me that this bullshit back and forth I've been going through for almost a year now with the roofing company. The roofing company sends them a video of what it's going to take to replace this box vent and, you know, how it's going to damage the shingles around it. And they just need them to approve these 10 shingles around each one, which is eventually going to lead to half the roof, which everybody in the conversation knows because the shingles are too old. They're discontinued. So they're going to have to do all of them. She calls me to say that they caused unnecessary damage while making that demo video, and therefore she's not going to cover it, which means that replacing those 10 shingles, which are now damaged, is on me.
Son of a bitch.
And then And then I get a call from the dermatologist to tell me that this spot right here, which they biopsied 2 weeks ago on my nose, is skin cancer, and I have to have surgery in 2 weeks.
Congratulations. At least you've got insurance.
Well, I'm just waiting for the insurance to say, oh, we were just kidding when they said they were in network. Or, you need prior authorization and we don't determine that it's medically necessary.
Hi, Bob's Insurance calling. Listen, we don't do cancer anymore.
Yeah.
So, buena suerte.
I don't expect this is going to get better for 2026, regardless of who I pick for my insurance.
Probably not. Maybe 2028.
Yeah. But it sure as fuck not going to be this insurance company.
This is a bad day for you.
You don't say.
You know, I would suggest, Jess, when you have some time, you should go through and read the rest of Project 2025 so you know what's coming.
Yeah. No kidding. Well, I'm expecting that my designated male supervisor will be showing up at my house anytime to take over my billing and my house and my banking. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. He'll be bringing the 2 transgenders with him.
Oh, I get 2 now?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, see, it's not all bad.
Jess, you got to have one for each gender.
It's horrible.
Oh. Yeah.
It's hard. It's insurance is fucking shithead. It's all just shitheads.
Mm-hmm. And here's the thing. This skin cancer, the surgery that they do for it, I've had it done twice on my face. And the first time I had it done, it was really close to my nose and it went up like into the side of my nose. And that recovery was so painful that for a week, I couldn't talk because it hurt to move my face. I couldn't chew anything. I could only eat soft foods. And then the second one, I was prepared for that and it was not that bad. So I don't know which one this is going to be, but if I can't talk, I can't narrate audiobooks.
Oh.
And I currently have, I just finished recording one today that I'll be editing for the next week. And then I have 5 more booked.
So the surgery, can you say that again?
So the
not the whole thing.
The surgery, I've had it done 2 other times on my face. One time it was so painful I couldn't talk for a week.
Okay, so
the other time I was fine by the next day. And I don't have any way of knowing which one this is going to be. But the way that they do it is they take a layer of skin and then immediately go in, check it under the microscope to see if there's still skin cancer on the edges. If there is, then they have to take another layer. And they keep doing that until there's no more cancer on the edges. If there's, as soon as there's not, then they can patch it up. But this is a really thin area, this side of my nose. So that could be super painful and unpleasant.
God, insurance or no insurance, you know, working for you 15 years ago, I would have paid for the surgery so you'd shut the fuck up for a week.
Yeah.
It might not be the time for that, Chris. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know because I'm feeling I could be 4th on her list today.
Yeah. I don't have a snappy comeback. I'm not going to shut up, but I don't have a snappy comeback.
I am surprised that you didn't attack me, considering the angst you've had today and my inability to get on quickly.
I'm pretty sure I said something to Chris about it.
Oh yeah, we both got texts at the same time, Wally.
Oh,
that's it. Am I doing the show solo? Yeah. And by the way, Wally, it was fucking 4:00:56.
Yeah.
When I got that message.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was 56 seconds too late.
What was mine? Oh, mine will tell me. Oh, mine was 4:01. So I must have got it right. It must have been simultaneous, but I was in a dead zone at the time.
Mm-hmm.
We still have those here in Maine. That was part of the reason I'm trying to fucking get on. It's so weird because I just switched over to my computer, as you can tell by now.
Mm-hmm.
I use this. I've got the same link in my computer, and it goes on. I click it, boom, goes on. My phone won't do it. I don't. And it's the same. I'm looking at the fucking thing, and it's the same one. I don't understand. I just don't fucking understand. I don't know. My sister has been calling me. She's called me now 3 days in a row.
Oh, you haven't mentioned her in a while. I think last time she had some medical stuff.
Yeah, well, she's fine now. She's still got, she still can't walk and all that stuff.
She hasn't been cured?
She's still in a wheelchair. She's still, not the sharpest marble in the box and all of those things. But she's calling me now to remind me that it's her birthday. And she's called me 3 times now. She doesn't normally do that. But I sent her birthday gift 2 weeks ago.
Mm.
But she wants to see if there's
did you get her some pert again?
I pert. Did you say pert?
I said pert, yes.
I got her some, I got her bath stuff, and I actually bought her a bunch of clothes. I got her a bunch of clothing to wear, because I think I told you that her boyfriend, so-called, he died, and the brother was going to bring over some clothes, but all that stuff had gotten into, the rats had pissed all over it and chewed it up, and so she really didn't have much to begin with, and the boyfriend was just a guy she ran away with, so he could steal all her social service money, her Social Security, and all those things for 10 years. Well, so there she was living with this guy for 10 years. She has no money in the bank, no nothing. So it's just strict SSI. So whatever she needs, I have to buy and take care of her, which is fine. Even though, and I don't know, her and I, we share no DNA whatsoever.
Yeah.
She was just, I was just a foster kid in the house. But, whatever. I was there for about 11 months. Yes, so I'm taking care of her, but she keeps fucking calling. She wants me to send her money. She wants me to. It's like, who is this? Jess's mother calling me all the time? Like, holy shit! In the same place. She doesn't happen to be in Pennsylvania, does she, Jess? Because that's where my sister is. She's in Pennsylvania.
No, she's in Texas.
And she continuously. She doesn't continuously do this, but when she'll call me,
wouldn't that be funny though?
Oh my God. She'll say, "Oh, it'd be so nice if I could come visit you." And I can't tell you how hard I fight that. I just fight it so hard. And she really couldn't.
You know how everybody's got like a picture of who somebody is when they haven't met them or haven't heard their voice.
Yeah.
In my mind, your sister is Liv Soprano. Okay. It's absolutely Tony's mother. With the long, Wally, why? I need pert.
She'd be Wally. No, she's a little bit, but she's just bonkers most of the time.
Well, you need to be careful, or she's going to have Junior whack you. Okay,
I'm telling you, she's bonkers most of the time. Everybody in her life is to blame. And the blacks are really to blame in her world.
Oh, and mine too.
Mm-hmm.
In her world, it's the blacks' fault. Because the guy she was living with told her it's the blacks' fault.
Mm-hmm.
She'd ask, how come I don't have any money? How come I don't have Well, because the blacks get all your money.
And here I thought it was the immigrants all this time.
Yeah, no, it's the blacks, Jess. But that's she carries that with her.
The blacks might be an immigrant there, Edith. I'm not sure.
Well, did I tell you that? I don't know if I told you this. In talking with him, the second most needed language interpreters right now, behind Somali, and so it'd be the third, and Spanish, is Portuguese in this area.
See, that's not where I thought you were going, because I was going to be, excuse me, stewardess, I speak jive.
No, it's Portuguese. I guess a lot of I just forgot the name of. I just forgot.
Don't you have like a lot of Portuguese coastal fishermen or something?
I wanted to say Guyana, but it's not Guyana. It's fuck. I just forgot.
Portugal.
No, they're not from Portugal. They're from an African nation that was once, I guess, occupied by the Portuguese.
This is very, very Eddie Murphy. Man, get off that Persian rug. It came from Persia.
Oh, I can't even.
But that reminds me, by the way, how gleeful I am, having never heard a Bad Bunny song in my life, that there are so many people so upset that Bad Bunny is the Super Bowl halftime show.
Jess.
And that so many people do not know that Puerto Rico is part of America.
Well, Jess, this so reminded me of that thing we did on the radio. I know you don't remember it, but when the Puerto Rican folks came to Utica or Rome and opened up a shop, and an Italian dude was running against him, making all kinds of besmirching remarks about Puerto Ricans. They should go back to where they came from because he was running for the town council, and he was making a big deal out of it. And we had him on the air, and we educated him on the fact that
we did.
Yes,
we live on air.
Yes,
broke it to this man that they were American.
Yes. We did. This was a live bit.
I wish I remembered that because that's fantastic.
They had a shop I think it was in Rome, actually. They had a shop, and the real kerfuffle was because they had painted a picture on the side of their building, an American flag and a Puerto Rican flag next to each other on their shop, where they were carrying like Puerto Rican stuff that was about their homeland, like shirts with a Puerto Rican flag and logo or sayings. This guy was beside himself. And he was a big old jumbo, basic Utica, Rome, Italian dude who was just racist as could be.
By the way, is extra ironic because does he think his people were born in America?
Yeah, well, of course, because, of course they were.
Yeah.
Because his grandmother, even though she still spoke Italian, she was an American.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's when she got here about 19 years ago, maybe. Yeah, no, he was. It was.
I wish I could. That's fantastic that we did. I wish I remember doing that because Wally. We might have invented woke.
Oh God.
Oh, 7:20 coming up. Wilcox and Jess with geography. Stay here on the mix.
Oh God. No, whatever that would be one of those things that we read in the paper.
Mm-hmm.
Read in the paper and said, we got to get this guy on the air and embarrass the fuck out of him.
That's fantastic.
He was not embarrassed by the fact that he had no idea because he did not believe that Puerto Ricans were Americans by birth. He didn't believe it still. He thought we were just the woke mafia or whatever we were. At that time. Yeah, that's exactly what it reminded me of. These fucking people, and I hope the halftime show always sucks.
Yeah.
It doesn't even matter if it's Bad Bunny or who it has nothing to do with who it is. They try to incorporate too much shit in the ridiculous show.
I saw this great meme that was like, it was quoting somebody saying, they should have had an American. They should only have Americans perform at the halftime at the Super Bowl. And then there was a list of non-American Super Bowl performers from the past.
Oh, yeah, all of them.
U2, yeah.
All of them.
U2, like a whole bunch of British.
Rolling Stones. U2, all of them.
But because they're British, so they're fine. They're white. They're fine.
Who else?
I see. Now you've hit it on the head, Jess. Mm-hmm. Now you've hit it on the head. They're not some blacks or grease balls or what do we call the Chinese? What do we do for the Orientals?
I'm not.
They're none of that. See, they're all just white folks, and it's fine.
Yeah.
And Ringo Starr forever.
Yeah. But
the Rolling Stones are fine.
I also saw
Americans.
Bad Bunny say on SNL, "Well, you have 4 months to learn Spanish."
Well. People are nuts.
Yeah.
And I did say to my aunt the other day, yesterday, I said, it's all these churchy types who run our shows. Oh, wait a second, you hold on. Because, she's a nun. She's 60 some years a nun. But I said, no, but it's those people that hide behind religion who then attack people by saying, oh, well, we still love the gays and pray for the gays, but they're wrong and they're terrible. and we still love the immigrants and we pray for the immigrants, but they're illegal pieces of shit. They just hide behind religion constantly, and oh, if you want an abortion, well, we'll pray for you and love you, but you're a piece of shit. It really is just fuck. They're such a hypocritical bunch of fucks.
Yeah.
Why don't you just leave everybody the fuck alone and go live your life and let everybody else live their life? It's not like they're doing anything to you, but it really is the righteous who are running around singing that shit.
The Speaker of the House has been quoted as saying that Bad Bunny was a bad choice for the halftime Super Bowl show, and instead they should have Lee Greenwood.
He did not say that.
He said it. Now, I don't know how many Lee Greenwood songs you can name. But I can guarantee you the majority of even your biggest MAGA fans could only name one.
Oh, there's only one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he might say.
And
yeah,
it's not a Super Bowl halftime song.
Can we get Lee Greenwood and maybe Pat Boone? maybe
didn't get a second song.
What was his second song?
No, Lee Greenwood. He'll be singing a second song called "And Puerto Rico Too."
And you got to have the Republicans' other favorite rock guy. I don't even know his fucking name anymore. Who's the long
Kid Rock?
Kid Rock?
Yeah, Kid Rock. Yeah, that's it. I don't even know his fucking name anymore. I'm sure I must have played Kid Rock songs fucking 1,000, 10,000 times.
Cowboy. If none of the other ones, you played Cowboy.
Yeah, and I think there's one other.
You probably played the Uncle Cracker and Dobie Gray.
Yeah, absolutely played Uncle Cracker. That was the first one I played, I'm sure.
Yeah. Cheryl, and the one with Sheryl Crow, Picture.
What's the other one?
Picture with Sheryl Crow.
Oh yeah. So those were played, but god damn, these fucking people they're fucking nuts. They drive me fucking nuts.
I know, but I got so much joy out of just the
probably not a full drive.
What's that, Chris?
I think the drive to drive Wally crazy.
Oh yeah. I couldn't name a Bad Bunny song, but I got so much joy out of that announcement that's who was doing the halftime show.
Yeah, I can't name a Bad Bunny song either.
But apparently he's like one of the biggest selling artists in the world.
Yeah, and I think probably they I say this with love in my, they drag in Bad Bunny because they're trying to attract a younger crowd to check it out. They don't want me and Chris watching this thing.
Yeah.
They want some people maybe under the age of 40 checking it out.
Right. And I didn't fact check this, but I saw somewhere that Taylor Swift and Adele both said no.
Yeah, well, I can understand Taylor Swift saying no.
Yeah. She's planning a wedding. She's very busy.
Well, but I think she's overexposed, and I think she also, I mean, she doesn't need the kind of bad press they'd give her.
It's my understanding, and this is again something I didn't fact check, but it's my understanding that the Super Bowl doesn't pay artists to perform there.
Yeah, I don't think they do.
Sure.
Chris, you're cutting out, so I didn't hear what you said.
He said that right there.
It's all about exposure.
Yeah, it's all about exposure. And honestly, Taylor Swift's good. We lost Chris. Taylor's probably got enough exposure, and Taylor probably does not perform for free anywhere. There he is.
No, and I just think that if Taylor Swift had said yes, I think she'd get 10 times the bad press that Bad Bunny or bad comments that Bad Bunny gets.
There's already, by the way, there's a faction of people trying to say that Taylor is MAGA and that Travis Kelce is MAGA and that she used her marriage announcement during the same week as the announcement of her new album because she's going to be a trad wife and she's trying to promote traditional family values.
Well, all right, again. So I am not MAGA anything, but I have traditional family values. I think.
Not in the way that MAGA has traditional family values.
But I don't know what they think that is. Does that mean having a job, not beating your wife, not raping your kids, having dinner once in a while around the table?
I think they think that this is going to be her last album because now that she's married, she's just going to be a housewife.
Well, of course.
That is correct.
Yeah.
That is correct. Barefoot and pregnant is where she needs to be.
What Speaker Johnson says should happen, women should just sit in the background, make fucking sandwiches and go to the church picnic and make sure he doesn't jerk off watching porn. Isn't that the job of the wife?
Yep.
And shouldn't she wear a long dress and a little white cap on her head?
Yep.
Something like that, like look like Laura Ingalls walking around.
Here's
I want my wife to help me jerk off watching porn. Come on.
If my designated transgender is a trans man, does that count toward my supervisory needs? Can I just give him all my bank account information and let him be the boss of everything?
My phone's beginning to quit back here. What did you say about a Trans Am? I always preferred the Camaro at Firebird myself.
Oh, okay. Is there also a Trans Am distribution system? Is somebody going to show up with a T-top Trans Am?
No, because Rockford drives.
Only if you're lucky.
Firebird.
Yeah.
Jim Rockford had the Firebird, the coolest cat to ever be on a TV show.
Mm-hmm.
In my humble opinion, the coolest cat and the coolest car. He was the well. I mean, Kit was kind of a cool car too.
Kit was pretty cool.
I think you'd have to. I think you'd have to. I think you'd have to turn everything over to him, Jess.
But the trans man would count as the man in my house?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, good.
I think it would.
Okay.
I mean, I would be okay with it.
Oh, well, I'm glad I have your approval. Thanks, Wally.
Yeah, well, you asked me, so I'm saying I'm okay with it.
White male.
Yeah, I mean, what? I am a white male, and I'm of the age where I get to say, yeah, that's it. It's these fucking people. Yeah, I believe that I am the boss of all that stuff.
Oh, okay.
Don't you think I am?
Well, good for you.
Yeah, I think I am.
Good for you.
You don't believe me? No, you don't believe me. I'm hurt by it all, Jess.
You're
I'm
not
hurt
the boss
by it
of
all.
me yet, Wally.
So, any more progress on your job search?
No. And I'm really, I mean, it's not a guaranteed and nothing's guaranteed, but I'm really, really, really hoping that this Library of Congress job comes through.
Yeah.
The only downside, I mean, it would pay if it would, it's one of the questions that I have if we ever get to the interview process, which is, would it be a consistent number of hours from week to week? Because it wouldn't have benefits because it's considered a part-time job. Right. It's probably 1099. And if my pay goes up above a certain level, then it would cost me more to buy my own benefits. Right. But still, that could really, really pay it could pay the bills. It could, I would stop looking for work if I got that. And it was consistent. And it was consistent. Yeah.
Man, I got to believe it would be consistent. You got to believe it would be.
I don't know, because it was pretty vague in the job description. It said 6 to 30 hours, and I was blind copied on the email. So obviously I'm not the only one in the interview chain. No. I'm not the only one being interviewed for it. So does it depend on how many people they hire? Does it depend on, I don't know. That's the questions I have for them. But I would just do that and ease up on my other audiobook work.
Who would have thunk?
I think you should.
Yeah.
Who would have thunk that such an opportunity existed with great pay?
Not me.
No. No, it was kind of funny because it's something we talked about some time ago, and just in passing, sort of, we all dismissed it.
Well, I've seen opportunities to read for the blind, but they're volunteer opportunities.
Yeah, right.
And I'm not opposed to volunteering for that, but also I'm trying to build something that would pay my bills. So.
No. You want my voice, you're paying for it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
So just because I didn't look much beyond the initial ad. So what are you reading? What kind of stuff?
It said books and magazine articles and newspapers, things like that.
Oh, so when they send you like the Republican news.
Oh, I don't care.
No, of course you don't care, but you have to throw a little something in there, though.
Yeah.
And that motherfucking guy said.
See, that almost sounds like something that's replacing VOA's special English service. That they have to read magazines and shit so that that
may be. I think it's in addition to. This is a thing that my dad. I don't know if you know this, Chris. My dad was blind, and he went blind when I was like 12. And he used to get stuff from this company, as a matter of fact. He would get his talking books. They would be books on tape.
Oh, shit.
And it would be these big plastic containers that had books on cassette. And you couldn't, obviously, in 1984, you couldn't go online to listen to magazines and stuff. But you could get some of that stuff sent to you. So this is a program that's existed for a really long time. So it's probably in addition, that's probably just a different service than what you're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
So again, here's another thing the federal government does that's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know, this guy Trump, is that his name? This guy, the Trump guy, is that the guy who's the head of this mess?
And
is that his
ilk?
name? Trump. What's kind of really funny is everybody knows, they'll all know who Trump is. All the people love him. Most of the rest probably couldn't name 2 or 3 other people.
Mm-hmm.
And they probably don't even know the names of their own senators.
Probably not.
They probably don't. Oh yeah, it's that asshole that's a Democrat. What's her name or his name? Just an asshole. That's all I know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, fantastic. They're always so vague about their fucking bullshit.
Yeah, and yet they're allowed to vote.
They are. They are allowed to vote. Yeah. Well, that's another thing. Now, I saw that the Republicans are trying to make it so that folks who are overseas can't vote.
Yep.
Americans overseas can't vote.
I mean, they're also trying to make it so that Americans in America can't vote. So
yeah, well,
they're overseas, so they're clearly not American, Wally.
Yeah, isn't that's the way it should be, Chris. I agree with you. God damn it, those fuckers.
I saw some comedian. I can't remember who it is now, but I saw some comedian say that Pete Hegseth basically said he wanted the military to be completely gay. Get all the women and the fatties out.
Yeah.
And let's put in some of those pumped up gays.
I want to.
He wanted some more man-on-man action.
But let's remember, they did have the very straight, very manly, very the icon of men, Village People had inauguration.
Yeah, that's
the manliest
so
of the men.
Fucking bizarre.
For sure, a telephone repairman with a cheesy mustache and shaking his hips in a pair of booty shorts,
shirtless,
very manly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Very, very manly. Mm-hmm. That's all I'm saying. That's he's.
I don't believe I like your tenor.
Do you think I'm being facetious?
I don't believe I like your tenor. I believe that you're making fun of the queers. I think you're making fun of the queers who dance around going to YMCA.
By the way, Wally, did you watch that link that I sent that Chris said I came when I heard that?
No.
So it was a radio news. What was it?
No, yes, I did.
Was it 1010?
I did. It was about the coming with the I'm coming.
Yeah,
I'm coming.
It was I think it was it 1010 wins? Was it New York?
Yeah, it was on 1010 wins, and the Comrex got hacked into. The Comrex from AccuWeather got hacked into. Had no password on it.
So the lead throws it to the weather guy. The weather guy's trying to give the weather, and all of a sudden you hear, "Oh, I'm coming."
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
We don't know. Is that another interference?
It went on for an inordinate amount of time.
Yeah, and then you could tell like she turned everything off on the board, and then she tried to turn it back on again, and it was back on.
Yeah, no, I did listen to it, but here's the thing. So I was in the Home Depot, and I said, "Oh, what is this?"
You watched that in the Home Depot?
Yes, I watched it in the Home Depot.
I'm coming. Well, go back to aisle 6.
where the towelettes, the moist towelettes, are in aisle 3.
Please tell me somebody's grandmother was standing next to you.
No, I was on my walking to the bathroom because. By the way, the fucking Home Depot. Can the Home Depot not have all the bathrooms in the back of the fucking store?
That's how they get you.
Mm-hmm.
At Lowe's, they're at the front of the store. But when you got to pee...
That's because Lowe's is for women. Home Depot is for men.
Well, then it's wrong because, I don't know if they know it, most of the men in there are over fucking 40 years old and can't hold a glass of water in their fucking tiny bladders like me for much longer than the amount of time it takes to drink
Nobody
water.
Wants to hear about your problems, Wally. Just go into Lowe's, pet the friendly cat, and go pee.
And
also, you'd be fine.
The last time I was Lowe's can't be for women because the last time I was at Lowe's and I asked a very simple question, the man was so condescending to me that I decided never to shop there again. He came this close to calling me little lady.
No.
His name Connie who?
Calling
was he a
me
veteran?
Little lady.
Condescending, little lady.
Condescending, yeah.
What was he? Was he a veteran? They have a lot of they hire a lot of veterans.
I didn't ask his veteran status.
You didn't?
No.
Why didn't you?
I asked a question about what I was looking for. He gave me some bullshit and, by the way, incorrect answer. Almost called me little lady, and then walked away.
Almost called me little lady.
Mm-hmm. Chris, why
Chris is two mints in one.
Why are you here twice?
Do what?
You're on here twice.
You're on here twice. You just rejoined us. Well, now you're on here once.
But didn't that happen to me last week too?
Yes, Wally, you were on your phone and your computer at the same time.
Yeah, I
Chris
think
is probably in an Arby's somewhere.
Chris, are you in an Arby's?
Chris,
somewhere?
where are you? Well, he's on here twice again.
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
He is on there twice.
Can you see that you're on here twice? Oh, he left again.
I don't know. I'm hearing everything twice.
Oh, now you're on here once.
You are fucking with us, Chris.
You were on here
How
as two separate people.
I think you're fucking with us.
But now you're on here as one separate person.
Hello?
Hello. Hi. Wally, is that you?
I'm doing my Wally impersonation.
Chris is going to be Wally for Halloween.
That's all right. Listen, as luck would have it, I've got to take a shit, so I'm going to go.
All right. It's probably best to wrap up anyway because I need to crawl into bed before anybody else fucking calls me with news.
I'll call you later.
Good luck.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye. Goodbye.